Well, it is
10:10.
8:53.
10:10.
That's right, my truck clock is wrong. The mowers were thirsty this morning. They took $36.52 worth of fuel. Very thirsty. That was how many gallons was that? That was 14.5 gallons. The other day, I didn't know the right was so low on fuel. The other day, I actually, when I was mowing, I quit mowing with the 72 and went on the right because I thought the 72 was going to run out. But I got out there and was filling the right up with gas, and it was empty. No wonder I didn't run out of it. That was last
Friday, because I was sick.
Yeah, Friday when Mariah was ill. And I didn't have my eggs this morning. So I'm going to have to stop at Hardee's and get a biscuit. Or stop somewhere and get some protein. I don't mind, like, at nighttime I can have some vegetables or a salad or something. But in the mornings, I know that if I don't eat something, I will pay the price. So, I could get something at McDonald's, but I like Hardee's better these days. What do y'all like better? Anyway, so we have, how many on the list today? 13?
9.
9.
You have 13 on Wednesday.
That's right. We have to go to Knoxville. Okay. So where you want to get a biscuit, girlfriend?
I don't care.
See, we have the McDonald's, and we're going to be passing the Hardee's.
McDonald's is fine.
McDonald's.
I was looking for that thing that I ordered so I could tell them I didn't get it. Somewhere down there.
We should have ordered through our app because we get deals with the
Do
app.
you really think that that's the Beast? It says the Beast. Our truck, the Beast. I don't think her truck's the Beast. This is the Beast.
This ain't the Beast either.
Yes, it's her name. You know what the truck's name's always been is Brutus.
Okay, what do you want?
A bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. And
2 for $5.
Coke Zero.
2 for $5.
Thank you for choosing a Christian Family McDonald's. Have you heard about your new McCrispy strips? Please have your reward code ready and a team member will be with you. Take your order in just a moment.
Well, they really.
We want a
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. You need to use the local app today.
no.
Alright, we'll bring it $7.49.
Yes, I will be using it actually.
Okay, she said she is using it. I'm sorry.
Alright, not a problem. Let's back up.
The number is 2679.
$26.79. I'm sorry.
What was it?
2679.
Alright. And that's Mariah.
Yes.
Alright, we'll bring it $7.
We want a number 3 with the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yes, sir. What would you like to have?
We want to drink
Coke Zero.
a Coke Zero
What else?
and let's see. I want 2 of the 2 for $5 mix and match. Can you get the sausage McMuffin with that.
Yeah, what else?
That's all I want. The 2 sausage McMuffins.
Alright.
Well, our
Anything else for you?
code won't work then.
I'm sorry?
Anything else for you?
No.
Alright. Your total is $16.67 for now.
Thank you. Yes, that's the only thing it worked on.
Well,
The sausage McMuffin.
it was $3 a breakfast sandwich.
Well, they're 2 for $5 right there.
Huh?
Why would I do that? The 2 for $5 is a better deal.
Alright, how are you guys?
All right.
$16.67.
She said the code would have got at $3 a sandwich. I said, but I got 2 for $5.
You got both.
That's a lot better deal.
Yeah. Well, you got a sandwich for $3 and then you got the 2 for $5 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, look at you guys.
Well,
Gotta save money where you can.
There you go. You guys
Thanks.
Have a great day.
hey, girlfriend, can you reach back here and get me a pop, please?
Yes, I will in just a minute.
And the cooler. Oh, I don't have no cold energy drinks.
Ask them for a cup of ice.
Nah, they charge 50 cents. This is pretty cool.
If you don't mind just pulling straight up with the restaurant,
You don't think my trailer will be in the way?
and then you can just pull over there.
Okay.
I didn't know you had a trailer, baby. I'm sorry.
Sorry, thanks.
Yeah, baby.
They all call me baby. I'm a cute old man. All these women call me honey, darling, baby, because I'm a cute old man. How come you don't call me that?
Because when I was taking care of the elderly, we were told that was not good to call people honey, darling, sugar.
Well, I
or
like it.
baby.
Do y'all like being called sweet little names by cute little women? I do. Yeah, baby. Anyhow, so we're gonna get our sandwiches and head on down the road, and we'll see what we get into. Well, hello everybody. Mariah's over there blowing off the breezeway here at the railroad. And I was watching the Happy Family Lawn Care the other day, and they had a broke board on their gate. And I suggested to Carl put a piece of plywood on it. You see, I got this right here, but they always tear up. They always tear up. They come, the welds pop loose, and this is a $6,000 trailer, and it's not but I think four years old. I believe it's 4 years old, maybe 5. But and it's a big Tex. But where we've got this mesh gate, they always tear up. So I just said, you know what? I'm just going to keep a piece of plywood on it to protect that mesh. Yeah, does it make it a little heavier? Yes. But does it make it safer? Yes. The mowers unload and load a lot easier. And they do make spring assist. And I do have some spring assist on here, so it's not all that bad. Let me show it to you. See those heavy duty spring assist down there?
Hey, I used a lot of the spray. You might want to put some more water in there.
Alright. And you see here what this mesh has done? See what that mesh has done? And it's done it to every gate I've ever had in a very short period of time. And it's a lot easier to deal with a piece of plywood there than it is to have to deal with that mesh gate. So that's my thoughts is on it. All I'm going to do over here is spray the tracks and ride around the rocks over there.
Okay.
That place is a mess. Folks, right now we have job security. I'm loving it. This grass was, man, it had to be 1.5 feet tall in some places. I love it. And this is weekly. We mow the railroad every week. And sometimes every 5 days. This week it'll be getting mowed Monday and Friday. Very excited. Oh, I gotta go back to the cafeteria. Check it out. I've decided what I'm going to do over here, girlfriend, is, you know, on Fridays, when we come to mow, this is all we had to do, the railroad, you know, the Knoxville. I figured that is when I'm going to really give the railroad and everything else extra attention. You know? Because that's our shortest day.
Hurry
Anything
up.
coming?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
All right, let me know when it's passed.
No.
Well, they must be driving slow.
Okay. No.
All right, we'll catch up with you in a little bit. done. It's 8 minutes after 6.
Or 6:08.
Or 6:08.
Well, it's
And we got everything done. And then extra one in Knoxville. So this Friday will be a lighter day. Anyhow, so we got you a Jerry Clower joke. Okay? Now it's about Mr. Duval Scott that ran the local country store. Now, he was a religious man, and every time he made a sale, he would quote the scripture. And those, he had a bunch of bus drivers sitting in the store playing checkers and stuff, and every time he made a sale, they'd listen out for his scripture that he would quote. About that time, there was a great big truck came in with a big old horse trailer, all shiny and everything. And there's a fellow walks in and says, "Hey man, I need a horse blanket." So Mr. Duval Scott, he went back and he got a horse blanket. He said, "That'll be $5. And the guy says, "Man, I can't put no $5 blanket on my horse. This is a prize-winning horse." "Oh, okay." So he went back and got another one. He said, he laid it down. It's the same quality, same horse blanket, just different color. And he says, he laid it down. He said, $25. And the guy says, "Man, you just don't understand. This horse is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I can't put no $25 cheap blanket on that horse." And so Mr. Duval Scott said, "Okay, I got you. Well, I know just what you need." So he went back there and got another one, a different color. Same blanket, just different color. Come up and slapped it on the shelf and said, "That'll be $150. And that guy said, "Now man, that's more like it." And so, before he checked the old boy out, his little girl said, "Hey, I'd like a piece of candy." So he got the little girl a piece of candy, and her sister was sitting there, and she said, "I want to get something for my mama." And so he got her something for her mama. So the little girl that got the candy, he rang up the cash register and he said, "Suffer the little children to come unto me." And so the little girl that got her mama something, he said, "Honor thy mother and their father, that you may live a long time on the earth." And so all them bus drivers are sitting over there, and they're wondering now what kind of scripture is he going to use for that horse blanket. And so he rang the cash register up, and he said, "He was a stranger, and I took him in."
All right, I've heard that one.
That's funny. Y'all laugh now. Laugh. Laugh. Okay, so we're going to go home now. That was our last yard, and they gave us some money in a bag. Nothing better than bag money. Right?
Right. Once it's hot with your window up.
Yes, I smell. It is 83 degrees, and I smell me. So I'm going to go home and...
Great thing you smell you. I've been smelling you all day, and I've been nice and not said anything.
I'm going to go home and clean up. Well, I've been nice and not saying anything too.
I don't stink.
But I do. I didn't say anything about it until just now.
You stink.
I know it. Wasn't I nice not to tell you?
You're a pig for doing that.
All right. Good night, y'all. God bless, and tune in again the next time we put up. Hey, speaking of that, if y'all ain't subscribed, I want to subscribe and ring the bell. You know, you can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ringo, Ringo.